Good morning. Oops, I'm all sideways. Bruce doesn't want to come out, so, because it's too cold for him, I guess. He was like, no. Look at that. You can kind of see the frost on the wood table. Oh, it is frosty, frosty, frosty. Look, you can see it everywhere. On top of the mailbox that I finally fixed. Ooh, it is frosty. It's nippy, nippy, nippy. Oh. Doesn't look too great. Maybe it'll clear up. Oh my goodness, almost feels like it might snow. So we worked on my gigantic pile from when we moved here. We cleared like a lot of garbage, overgrowth. It was like, I don't really have, see all those bushes that are right there? It was like worse than that. Way worse than that. And, see, we got a lot of it. It smells. And then we'll come out here and churn it. And, man, I need to get out here and pick up some messes. Okay, so let's talk about YouTube. Apparently, I don't know what's going on, but I got two notices from YouTube, saying, because I comment on a lot of the channels that I support. I, give hearts, and I leave a laughy face if it's a funny video, or I'd say, oh, stunning view, or beautiful, gorgeous. I don't know, I make some kind of comment to that effect, and I guess it upset YouTube. And they were like all trying to threaten to take my account and all this nonsense. And I'm like, you don't pay me. First of all, you don't pay me. Secondly, my videos that I put up, they're already out on the big wide web. It's already out there. You can try to take my stuff down, whatever. I don't care. It's already out there. So threatening me is ridiculous. Like, that's just nonsense. I'm not, everything that you put on the internet stays on the internet. So there you go, hon. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's nonsensical, you threatening me, this ridiculousness. I just was like, whatever. Like, okay, so, let's move on from that. I will make sure that I have a second account somewhere else, like maybe Rumble, or, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I've got to look into a few other things to see. And I'll just make sure that I transfer all my videos over there too. All my videos are on Twitter. So I'm not that worried about it. And I don't get paid. So you're barking up the wrong tree. And I don't even know what the nonsense is about. But I also figured out a way around all their nonsense too. Because I was thinking, all this stuff, I'm not going to play into their games, and because I'm just not that. Obviously, there's some not very mature people, some employees that are not so good or whatever in YouTube, and sometimes it takes a while to weed out those new hires or those old hires that have just ran their course at the companies, and they're just upset. And it's not going to change. Nothing you do will change. So they're better. So, maybe that's what the problem is. I don't know. But now for the channels that watch me and support me, oh, I'm still going to do the same thing, except for instead of leaving a comment on every single one of your videos, I'll watch so many videos. I'll leave the number of how many videos that I watched with my last comment. So let's say Jacob and Abby, their channel. Because I usually watch like, I don't know, 7, 8 videos at one time when I, watch theirs before I switch to Ashley or Josh. And so what I'll do is I'll watch like 7, 8, 9, 10 shorts. And then on the last short that I watch, I'll put 9 thumbs up. And then I'll just leave my regular comment, like I loved it, blah, 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 blah. And that way YouTube can't claim that I'm spamming channels or whatever that is. They don't really tell you what it is. They just insinuate and then threaten. It's like the most ridiculous thing I've seen. I'm like, you can't threaten me. Like, it doesn't work. I'm far too mature and far too intelligent to threaten. I'll just, while you're yapping, I'm thinking of something else. I've already thought of 8 things by the time you finished your sentence. I've moved on so far. I'm on another planet. Like, it's just, I don't even play those games. Not even in it. I've been around vindictive people and I've seen crazy stuff. So I already know how to exit stage left. Get out. Or just figure another way. So that's what my plan is on that. And it also possibly could be because I do have a lot of Christian channels, like people that are that do like maybe like read a scripture or whatever. They don't really do anything. They just post like a picture of a scripture, but they don't really say anything like, And I did make a comment. Oh, it was a Bible trivia. That I love those ones. And it was a Bible trivia, and it was something about the Bible books in order. And I made a comment about how whenever I'm saying all the Bible books in a row, I always kind of giggle a little bit when I get to Joshua, Judges, Ruth, because it's like I'm going to kick it up a notch. It's this weird thing because of the way that I remember them, how I train myself to remember all the books of the Bible. And I always giggle because I know it's going to get spicy. Like it's going to, because you know how you like have like a, kind of like your own song or whatever you do, a certain way you remember something. And I made a comment about that, and a lot of other people were making comments about, oh, that's so funny, I didn't, put those 3 together like that, and do you have any more tricks? And then I told them about my trick for my first 5 books. And then I was like, well, maybe I should just make a video, and then it'll just be on the first 20 books, because then it'll be a short video, because it's just the first 20, and I've got there's just a couple tricks, and then it's, bam, the first 20 is done. And I just wanted to kind of give people a heads up, because I'm probably going to put that video out sometime today or tomorrow or this week. I've got to think about it for a little bit. And maybe it's because I comment on those Christian channels, and maybe it's just another, like, they don't like that or something. I don't know. But I'm not going to keep trying to play detective and guessing games and all these conspiracy theories. Obviously, I'm just going to deduce it to this. Obviously, there's something going on with YouTube. And even though it's not correct, and they're not handling it in a professional way. I'm not going to reduce myself to that. That negativity will just keep circling around, and it'll land where negativity is given, negativity returns. So when it goes out, it comes back. So it's dropping negative stuff everywhere in a line or in a circle or however it's going out. And it's making all those people and all that stuff negative. And then when it comes back full force. So it's 100,000 times worse. When you send it out, you're going to get that back. I like my returns to be, nice. Like, I like a nice return. So if I send out positivity, then my return is going to be good. And that's how I figure it. And I end up, I have really good people around me. And I like that. So that's what I'm just going to let YouTube receive. Whatever it's putting out is what it's going to get back. And I'm just going to keep putting out what I put out, just doing my vlogs, doing my thing. And I'm not going to focus on their ridiculousness. Anyway, I did not get a chance to get over there and dig that pile of wood because, I don't know, yesterday I had like a lot of phone calls with, I had to do a lot of phone calls. I didn't make any phone calls, but my phone was ringing a lot. So I didn't get really much. I didn't physically get much done, but emotionally and mentally, I helped people. So, my sister-in-law is doing fantastic. Her vocabulary's doing much better. She's a little quicker with her answers and a little clearer with her words. So that's all fantastic stuff. And then my aunt's doing good. She's doing better. She was just, a lot of stress. And she said yesterday she was feeling better at the end of the day. So that's good. And then who else? Oh, I talked to my friend Dave. And then that was pretty much it. It was not like cold out, but it wasn't like really inviting. It wasn't windy, so that was good. And there's really not a lot that I can do out here right now, because once the ground gets hard, you can't really dig in it very good. You can't really do much of anything. I'm drinking this terrible, nasty Airborne Orange vitamin C pack because I can't have oranges because it was $10. And that's crazy. So I'm going with this. I'm getting a little better. I'm not coughing as much. I still have some stuffiness, but it's not too bad. My nose is very raw. So I'm happy that the flow has slowed down. So, hopefully in another day or two, I'll be good to go. I'm so upset because Serenity was only sick like 2 days. And I'm like, oh, I was going to be 2 days. And I feel like it's been a month. Oh, there's a jet way up there. I don't know if you guys... Oh, there's 2 of them. I don't know if you guys can see both of them. Yesterday, one of the neighbors got in an accident and the chopper came. So, I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I hope that they're okay. It was awful, so it's kind of like it's kind of eerie today. You know, it was kind of a shocker and then eerie. But, you know, I don't think these clouds are going to stay. I just think it's really foggy. And, like, look how foggy it's all of a sudden really getting. Like, it really wasn't that foggy a couple minutes ago. You can't even see the neighbors anymore. What? Is this crazy? All of a sudden, it creeped up on us. Wow. That's either that or I didn't really notice it, but I don't think it was this foggy. I feel like it's moving toward, like, crazy. Like, I cannot even see my neighbors. I can barely see that one. That one's an abandoned house. It's not abandoned. There's a gentleman that owns it, but he don't live in it. He lives in the house behind this one. You can't even hardly see that one over there either. Wow. All right, well, we've stared at the fog. It's cold. I'm going to go make me an egg and 2 Eggos. Because that's what I feel like this morning. Ooh. All right, you guys have a good day. And for my channels that I watch, I'm with you still. I'm just not allowed to comment for 48 hours. I don't know. Whatever. But I'll be back. I'll be back soon. All right. Bye, you guys.